Hi, today our topic is about ebooks and Wikibooks. I'm going to try to structure this video blog in three angles. I'm going to be talking about the class notes, and then I'm going to be talking about some notes from the reading that we did for this class. And also I will conclude with some personal reflections and thoughts. So, to start with, in our class today, we did discuss the ebooks revolution and how the publishers are going to um, adapt their ways of publishing books to integrate ebooks and wikibooks to serve the needs of educational setting. Also, we mentioned last week Nicholas Carr and what he said about us being shallow, and that and that reading online is making us a little bit shallow, not that much deep thinkers, and how the revolution of ebooks is trying to address this aspect by including much more deep levels of engagement and feedback and reflections, and not just being a text that's been copied or scanned and turned into a digital version. Um, in today's class also, we did mention some of the great people who contributed to the ebooks revolution and the history throughout ebooks. And it's really great to know that ebooks and wikis and wikibooks did not go overnight from just a thought into a reality. They have been through a lot of debates, a lot of research and discussions, which makes us more comfortable to adopt this technology. Um, the, the aspect of redesigning the learning areas and the learning environments to better suit the ebooks and wikibooks and allow students to have much more space and much more flexibility in using these tools like iPad and iPhone and Nook and readers and Kindle, all these things. So it's a new approach to redesign libraries, classrooms. Who knows? Maybe sometime soon it will start with residential areas to provide a better environment to be able to use the ebooks and readers. Maybe they will have uh, more like electricity blogs to recharge your book, or a better connectivity for books. Anything can happen. Um, Also, we did have a great presentation by two promising researchers, Michael and Priya, and their Get Your Learning On, or Get Your Learn On. They did provide us with a couple of ideas and studies that were really interesting to see. To show some of them, they are proposing these studies in the AERA 2012 symposium, and they did provide us with four main articles. They were really interesting, these articles, because in my opinion they form a manual for integrating and implementing ebooks. The four articles, or the four studies, focused on mobile learning through the use of the statistic app they created. Also, the ACU initiative, by providing everyone with an iPhone to help to promote mobile learning and online education. The third one was about student trust with ebooks versus traditional textbooks, and how students want their book to look like and to act in a certain way. And the last one was about how the designers of ebooks react to the suggestions by researchers who do studies in this area, and whether they are listening to these suggestions, or they're just going like through it and maybe trying to implement it or not. Who knows? In my opinion, these four studies, I think they form a really nice frame to look at any ebook or any ebook design and think of ways of improving it. There are a lot of suggestions in these studies. The time is short to go through it, but I thought it's really a nice start for them, for the company, to go ahead and look at the studies and present them as a framework for ebooks. Um, Also, there's a case study from India. There we go. In this case study, they showed us that the majority of like people who are using ebooks are mainly young students in like freshmen or sophomore maybe, and they are using it as a tool to learn about their disciplines and communicate with their professors. It's really nice to see that young people are really motivated to implement this new approach into their lifestyle and to their education. However, we need to look into more ways to make it a common habit, maybe to get the full advantage of ebooks and all the tools and the features it can provide us with. Uh, Also, in the reading from the tidbits, I found actually two articles, two websites that I really liked. The first one is okay. The first one is come on, open up. Yes. Okay. This one is an article published in US. Can college students learn as well on iPads, ebooks, or not? It's almost like all these other articles about ebooks and mobile learning. The good thing about this one is that they paid decent amount of attention into the matter of distraction. If you read here, a matter of distraction, they talked about this and how students are mentioning this in a continuous fashion, that they are afraid of distraction. Because I know that Michael and Priya did their studies on university students, but how about K-12 students? I know from first hand that they have really short span of attention, and it's going to be hard for the teacher or them to keep their focus on the material they are reading, while YouTube and Facebook are just a click away on their readers, unless we have some way of controlling that, which I don't think that's possible now because it's all about open environment. A second website that I really liked, which is an ebook resource, it's Flat World Knowledge. This website is really nice. It's almost like every other resources out there, ebook resources. They provide you with free online books and courses, and you can print them for a nominal fee. The good thing, and what really makes this website special, is that they provide the faculty and the teachers and educators with tools to make sure what they are choosing fits their students by allowing them to edit, delete, add, implement, add media or anything they want into the book before they assign it to their students. I like that approach, because many of the times we would find teachers or educators who would say that it's really tough to implement and it's going to be difficult and we need better approach about it. So that's a good way of giving them no excuse for using technology. To wrap up this video blog, I would like to say that if there is only like 2 points I learned from this week, is that ebooks and Wikibooks are really promising tools for the future, for our students, for our faculty, and also for like leisure and personal readings. However, we need to pay extreme attention to 3 aspects: how to design them, how to evaluate them, and how to implement them into our education. We don't want to just copy and scan everything out there and just turn it into digital copies, because that's not gonna work. I like the work that was done by Wired magazine. Their version of the iPad is really interesting, and that would make a great textbook. The second thought is that, as Michael said, we are not looking for a second textbook or a different textbook. We are looking for a better textbook. We need to get the most important material on the ebook and find a better way to present it and have the students interact with it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.